Bob, so you were correct on the video we got a lot of play on yesterday about how Sarah Palin would endorse Donald Trump. Not that you necessarily had inside information, but she did, and there's been quite a reaction. And there's a point you want to make going a step forward that she's not really a conservative, that she's a populist. And could you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yes, it seems that Donald Trump is not a conservative. That is almost indisputable. Sarah Palin has been portrayed and thought of generally as a conservative, but if you look at her record, she is more of a populist than she is a conservative. Socially conservative, of course, and Donald Trump is perhaps new to the social conservative viewpoint. However, neither of them are what you would call a constitutional conservative like Ted Cruz. And to highlight that, let's take a look at Donald Trump's position on the ethanol mandate in Iowa. The ethanol mandate is, in effect, a government subsidy, like Obamacare. The government mandate forces consumers, that is motorists and commercial truck drivers, commercial users, consumers of both private and commercial usages of ethanol are forced to buy this product, which is in effect a huge corporate subsidy. It is corporate cronyism. It is not free market. It is a subsidy, a support, a benefit to corporate cronies who are working with government to improve their businesses, and is not to the benefit of the consumer. It's not free market. The free market is the conservative principle. Ted Cruz is adamantly opposed to the ethanol mandate. Governor Terry Bradshaw, whose son works for the Renewable Fuel Standard lobbyist, is adamantly opposed to Ted Cruz, which tells you a lot about Ted Cruz and Donald Trump and Sarah Palin as well. So I think that it is important to remember what the value of Sarah Palin's endorsement is and what Donald Trump represents. Donald Trump represents an attack on the Republican establishment, in some regards the D.C. cartel, and of course the democratically controlled media. And he has flummoxed all of them, which is all to the good and may well be the way to the White House, because defeating Hillary Clinton has to be a priority. And it may well be that this is the way to go, and that Donald Trump, Sarah Palin are the transition to Ted Cruz. If you remember, in 1976, Ronald Reagan lost to the establishment, to Gerald Ford and his establishment backers, and came back for a very, very, very successful 8-year term. And then, of course, his ideas and his policies were abandoned by the Republican establishment. So I think this is a positive thing for defeating the Democrats and socialism and the slide of our country. There is no doubt whatsoever that both Sarah Palin and Donald Trump love America, which will be a welcome and refreshing relief to what we've been putting up with for the last 8 years. However, for the real conservative and the real shift back to basic principles, Ted Cruz still remains the avatar of constitutional conservatism, in my view.
All right. Thank you, Rhino Hunter Bob Guzzardi.